Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Honey the Priestess here. So, for the energy, you guys have obviously been through a lot, right? Up until this point. So many things have happened. You've grown a lot, okay? You've learned a lot. You've learned a lot. So at this point, you guys are spoiled, okay? You're spoiled by the Most High God. You're spoiled by the universe. The people around you, the ones that you have around you now, they love to see you spoiled. They hold you in high regard. They spoil you. They just know that you deserve the best, okay? They know that you are somebody who takes care of everybody. And so, people don't mind giving to you. You could be somebody who gets, a lot of things for free. You get things off of GP, as they call it. But, at this point in your life, you've dissolved a lot of different connections, a lot of different things. A lot of different ways of being you've let go of. Just different things have broken down in your life in order for other things to emerge. You are emerging out of the darkness. You are emerging out of nothingness, okay? And you're coming into everything. It's like you're building the life that you've always envisioned. You're building a life of your dreams. You've held on to the vision, the things you've always wanted, the things you may have told others about, but they may have not believed you. Some people did, some people didn't. It doesn't matter. You've always believed in yourself. You've stayed the course, and now you get to experience serenity. Now you get to experience peace. So it wasn't always this way. A lot of things in your life brought you to this point where you've had to learn how to be emotionally resilient, how to be emotionally mature, and how to keep your emotions intact when the world around you is falling apart. And people don't really understand how you're able to do this, but it's because you pull your strength from the Most High God, and you've always been who you are today. You've been through a lot of things. Now you will experience spontaneous living. Now you will experience righteousness. All that you've put out is coming back to you. A lot of people could look at you as if they don't have you figured out. You're very spontaneous. They can't quite put a finger on what you will do next, what you will say next, the places you will go next. They can't even fathom versions of you that you know you're destined for. This is why you keep people on their toes. You are a humanitarian. You're somebody who is known in your community. You're somebody who makes a difference in the lives of others. You're someone who shifts the atmosphere in rooms. And you're somebody who has passed all of your tests, all of life's tests. You've passed them. Okay? At this point, you're building or creating a new lineage. So many of you, where you started from will not be where you end up. And many of the people who started with you, or should I say, who was around to witness your humble beginnings, they won't be a part of your new lineage. You have affirmed your blessings. You have affirmed this new you, a new way of being. You don't settle. You don't believe in victim mentality. Even if you are the victim in a situation, you know that not truly, you're not the one to be played with. You're not the one to be underestimated. So when people think that they have gotten one up over on you, when people think that they have used you as a scapegoat, when they think that they have made you a victim, you always show them how, no, actually, I am the victor. Community involvement is heavy. As I said, you guys could be popular loners. Many people in the community know of your face, know of your name, recognize your energy. You're well respected because you heal. You've healed yourself. You've done something a lot of people have not been able to do. A lot of people do not know how to do, but you've done it. You've broken many, if not all, generational cycles. The ones that you have broken, there are many more to come. But you are someone, you allow others to heal with you. Each one teach one is what you believe in. You go back for your people. You pour into your people. And when I say people, this doesn't just mean familiar faces. This is God's children. You give back. You don't hold all the knowledge and sitting on information and esoteric knowledge while the world around you is crumbling apart. You give people the option to learn and to grow. And it's up to them what they will do with the information. But you're destined for greatness. It's marked over your life. You're somebody who's good with your hands. You're a builder, a worker. The CEO. You don't mind getting your hands dirty. You don't mind paying your dues. Starting from the beginning. As I said, humble beginnings. You know how to take a break and assess situations before going forth, making moves or decisions that are out of alignment with you and that are not of integrity. There's people who have or will try to forge documents in your name, to attempt to commit fraud in your name. They will attempt to use you as the face of empires falling, of situations falling, of connections erupting in an attempt to make you out to be untrustworthy. But in none of these attempts will they be successful. It's not likely that they will succeed. It's not likely that the enemy will succeed in receiving your soul. And those who you come across, those who you teach, those who you give and receive from, they are also saved. You're the star player. It's a known fact. So, at this point, anyone who tries to create lies and illusions surrounding your character, surrounding your name, it's not likely that they will prosper. But it's highly likely, and 100% fact, that these lies and illusions will be shattered because you've already shattered the illusions. You've broken free from the matrix. You have began to quantum leap So you can exist within this 3D while your mind exists in the 5D. You know more than you lead on. But intuitively, others know this. Even if they don't know exactly what you know, when they experience you, when they look at you, they can tell. You're a generational chain breaker. You have released any addictions, any ties or bonds that have kept you hostage, that have held you hostage, that have kept you in lower vibrational states. Others thought that you had unrealistic expectations of the world, unrealistic expectations of love. They overlooked the fact that you were different. You were here for a different cause. You were here to break the chains, to free people from bondage, mental bondage. And once they're free mentally, then physically, they can make different choices and decisions for their life. But a love like yours, many have never experienced. You will never be forgotten. You will always be missed. You will always be the one who's gotten away. You will always be the one who's highly revered and probably always talked about. Maybe not in a so good manner, because a lot of people still haven't healed. They still haven't transformed. But the ones who has transformed, they will have no qualms. They will not mind telling you how proud of you they are. They see the works that you've done. They see that you're a busy bee, that you're active, that you lead by example, that you're a leader. They look at you as otherworldly. They don't know how you were able to do the things that you've been able to do. You have many soulmates, many people who want to connect to you, many people who have your back, who know what they got when they got you. But then you have many people who can't admit the role that you've played in their lives because they haven't yet taken accountability for their own lives. Many people who are still fueled by hate. The people that are still in this energy, you pay them dust. You're very hard to tie down. You're very hard to connect, to contact, to find, to locate. You're not an easy target. Many people thought that you were, maybe because how you look, maybe because of the things that you do, the people you've been around, how you were raised, I don't know. But people quickly come to find when they wage war on you that you have esoteric lawyers that work on your behalf, that you're patient enough to wait for the Most High to work on your behalf, that you don't think, that you don't do before you think. You think first. You meditate. You decided to choose a new path. You are someone who is world renowned. You will be on world news some days, world papers, magazines, documentaries. I mean, to that magnitude, you probably still don't understand. But this is why you've had to go through many growing pains. This is why you've had to experience many loveless connections. You've had to get taken up out of a lot of situations. Divine intervention. You've been protected since you were a child. The Most High already knew that the calling over your life would make you a heavily target. He didn't place worldly desires in you. People see how you're not led by worldly desires. People see how you have substance and morals, and you inspire others, because most people are agents of this matrix. Most people don't know how to think for themselves. People wanted you to experience a series of unfortunate events. In many cases, you did experience a series of unfortunate events. People wanted to block your throat chakra so that you wouldn't be able to tell your story. But in this lifetime, you do get to tell your story. And your steps are being guided. They've always been guided. This is why people can't understand where you draw your strength from. In every lifetime, they've waged war on you. In every lifetime, you didn't give up. We've always had to come here to break the false narratives that the system, the world, the people have created. The false narrative that God is not real. But by your mere existence, you are living proof that the Most High lives and dwells within us, chosen ones.